Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Aries for February of 2021. Anyhow, for all you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month, and we use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern where I speak as if I'm you. So I guess all you Aries are named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I really don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. We have some good words. They're relaxation, spontaneity, peace, inspiration, and love. I can see the love, but I'm thinking the only way we're going to get peace is to do a couple of things that we may not really choose to do. But I do see one card that shows that it's going to actually 2 of them show it's going to work out when we actually do whatever it is that we really need to do, I guess. Our first card on the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords, and that's kind of a little bit of a tough card because it's related to the 2 of Swords, except in the 2 of Swords, the one where the lady has her hands crossed in front of her chest, in the 2 of Swords energy, it's actually called a card of denial. In this one, we are not denying anything because we're completely conscious of whatever is going on in our lives at this time. But even with being conscious of it, there's this feeling about being trapped or being unable or maybe just unwilling to make a choice actually at this time. So when we get like this, we maintain this type of really painful state in our lives that is irritating, aggravating, because we know there's something that we have to do and we're just not doing it. So here she is, bound, right? And she's surrounded by all these swords. But if you look, it's like the ties that bind her are not tight. They're very loose cloth. All she had to do was shake them off. So there's some kind of a situation in our lives right at this particular time that's causing us a lot of unhappiness. But even with that, we are never without resources to be able to change a situation. And sometimes bad situations are just very, very temporary. So I'm thinking to ourselves, these are monthly readings, so perhaps this is just a temporary situation and it's going to pass, But what the card actually tells us is change is inevitable. So shake off those ties. And if we look at this card closely, even her mouth is covered. So she's not speaking up. She's not looking. She's not choosing to make the choice at all. With this, we make the choice. We take it off and we speak our minds and make the decision of what is it that we want to do or actually need to do that inspires our life and brings that peace and love back in. And the relaxation time that we all need and earn. And because in our next card here, think about this. Now we have another 8. And 8s are abundance in the spiritual realm and in the physical world. So it shows that we're acquiring leadership, things like that, just with the 2 8s. And because we have these qualities in us, and we Aries do have those qualities, it means that we are going to move further, but there's something maybe that we need to walk away from, because the 8 of Cups card, 8s are emotion. So we're in some type of situation that we're not speaking up about, and the only solution seems to be to turn our back on the situation and go in another direction. Either maybe it's not working for us the way it did in the past, or it's not just all not that damn important to us anymore, is the way the card feels this time, because there's all these really neatly stacked cups and the person's turning their back on them and walking away from them. So we could be wishing things might have been different, but knowing point blank and full well that they aren't. So whatever decision we're not making with that Eight of Swords, now's the time that we have to make that decision. So time to cut our losses, time to get out of whatever situation that's failed us in whatever way. Sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes this is a relationship that has reached a state of such deterioration that the only solution is to walk away. So it could be a partnership, it could be a friendship, it could be relationships with people at our work, things like that, that just basically are not working for us particularly anymore. You know, like, well, that's just not working, or something just isn't, I don't like it anymore, I'm not going to do it anymore. It feels like that kind of energetics around it, or, you know, I can't relax, I can't do anything, this is on my mind all the time. Sometimes that Eight of Cups can be a simple thing. Maybe someone came to visit, or the kids came home for the holidays if they were away, and they left, you know, and it could have been chaotic. We're just getting through all the holidays and stuff. But I think for a lot of us, this is going to be maybe business finance type deal, or things along that line, because we have two Wands cards coming up in here. But Swords cards are air energy, and now we have two Swords cards in here already. Now we have the Seven of Swords. And when this thing shows up, it shows that there's caution, to take caution in all of our dealings, period. Kind of suggests the roundabout, indirect communication, which we Aries do not like. We are extremely straightforward people, and you're usually telling you exactly how it is. You know, nothing's quite what it seems to be right now, and we have to use our will, like our mental brain upstairs, in order to achieve the aims. So it's a warning to us to avoid overconfidence, because you can look like, you know, I'm the top dog right now, but the words are lack of proper prudence. Lack of proper prudence can still do us in. So we got the upper hand on some type of a tricky situation, but we would still need to exercise caution in handling all of our affairs right now. You know, so it's a time when we can begin anew attempts to kind of overcome any previous failures that we have had, but we can't go at it like the bull in the china shop. And that would be our normal mode of operation. You know, this card's asking us for discretion, discrimination, diplomacy, evasive action, and we don't like this kind of approach. And of all the people in the zodiac to get this card, we really don't like this kind of approach. But with this approach, we can achieve success. And with this card, sometimes we can just get good advice. But this is also called the card of the thief, because supposedly this guy walked in broad daylight into the camp and stole, you know, 5 of these 7 swords, you know. Though the swords are thoughts, ideas that we have, our inspirations, things that maybe something that is important to us, like maybe a project we were working on. And because we're so straightforward people, right, our sign might be speaking about, you know, like, well, this is what my idea is, and this is how I want it to work out, and I'm going to present it to the boss tomorrow. That kind of tells me to zip my lip. Just that card. It says to me, maybe don't share everything about what I'm doing if it has to do with work or things like that. It's called like to me, it's like the card of going through the back door for that one time. Then I can always be able to get through the front door after that and do my approaches more directly. So I don't know where these are going to come down in any one of our lives. It could be relationship things we're walking away from, or something that perhaps with the Seven of Swords could have been hidden from us and it comes to light in some manner, but it's coming, and we want to be like prepared and ready and able, and to not deny situations I believe that are in need of change, that we really need to change. So that would be our inspiration. So I'd be looking around myself and saying, do I feel this relaxed, peaceful, kind type of energy, or don't I in my life? And what do I feel it's going to take in order for me to feel actually that way? And it's because our next card coming up here is us. This is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's the Queen of Rods energy, or Wands energy. And we're showing right up in our own reading. And we're actually showing up in it twice, which kind of verifies those first three cards. But this could be someone outside of us. Now, it's going to be male or female because these are general readings, but a person in a position of authority, or someone that holds a lot of fire energy. They have this really vibrant type personality, warm, generous, loving, honorable, intelligent, friendly. Someone that is a loyal confidant that we can talk to, but their advice is well worth taking, and that because they're good money managers. So if there's something that's losing us money in some manner, we want to talk to somebody about, if there's a situation we need to break away from for some reason, this might be the person to bring to us to talk. And if it's not a person, it would mean it's a good time for us to move forward on any type of a business venture that we were planning. If it's us, it means that we have these qualities within us in order to be able to do these things, to be the loyal confidant, the good money manager, the person with the generous nature. And it feels as if Spirit is telling us basically to do that, because now we have our little guy here, male or female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a Page of Rods. So it's just a younger, seemingly more immature energy. For some of us, it'll be like that. But it's a message that's related. This is a messenger page, and it's a message that is related to a current project or some type of a situation that's affecting our work. Usually it's a younger person, maybe a younger relative or friend, maybe a sibling, but someone who's really eager to experience work. Maybe it's somebody around our work. Might be the person perhaps not to tell all the projects about, but they want to experience work. They want to experience social activities. It's kind of this particular Page of Rods is the eager beaver type energy, and it also can relate to travel, international travel, meetings with foreigners, philanthropic if I can get the word out of myself, philanthropic interest, all those kinds of things. But usually these pages, like, and they hold or carry that same type of energy as that Queen of Rods. So they're going to be loyal, things like that, you know. But this month, I'm thinking for each one of us, I'm thinking maybe just this month, we might want to withhold a little more information than we normally would, you know, because this could be maybe, and this is an odd message to say, but I'm thinking it could be for some of us, someone that's vying for our position at work or wants to take over some project, something like that, that we're trying to develop that's important to us. You know, they wouldn't be as mature as like if I was dealing with the Queen of Rods energy. So I'd really want to watch and make sure that the people around me are loyal, honest, and trustworthy. You know, and it seems like this fire energy, like us, at least the Queen of Rods energy, male or female, is going to be the person that maybe perhaps can guide us to get to make the best possible decision with the right amount of knowledge on where to go. Maybe with investments, maybe just with work energy, things along that nature. Our angel card is trustworthy guidance of all the things. I think we're going to get some good information for ourselves this month about what to try to stay with, what to make the just choices or decisions about, and what we need to leave or walk away from and leave it into the past because it's no longer working. It's that type of energy. So you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it knowing we are with you every step of the way. Sometimes, and one of you guys pointed that out to me, these are thoughts in this Seven of Swords energy, actual thoughts, you know. So for some of us, these might be the ideas that we're holding close to our chest this month. You know, things that are thoughts that can move us forward also. You know, ask for, be open to receive our support for anything you need that is related to this idea. So I think we have an opportunity to maybe make some better money, hold on to, or step up towards a better job or a better placement, better place ourselves in the world this month. So I think things are looking up, even though in the beginning it's like, but yeah, we make choices that are beneficial to us and they're the right choices for us. And usually when we do that, everyone benefits. The rest of it says, the angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers, and you can trust them. Whoops, their pages are stuck together. You'll be supported as you move forward to put your ideas into action, as long as you check in with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual, and material comfort. And that's what these two eights mean, spiritual and material abundance, when you really have more than one there. Don't worry about the details, as they'll take care of themselves as you go along. Go for it. That's our word, spontaneity here. The idea is valid and divinely inspired. You're safe to make changes and to move forward. Well, Aries, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell y'all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information's down below the screen, and it's over at the website. Over at the website, there's 2 short videos. One explains the prayer class, which teaches you how to format prayers and why you format them the way you do. And the other one is the sutras, which are simple thought forms that enhance the clear perceptions. But the videos, that it takes 5 minutes a day, and it really works. The videos about them are over at the website. So to all of you, I've met through 5 whole years now of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 33 years of doing this kind of work. I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.